Welcome to This Verse That, the only thing on the internet. Last week on This Verse That, we took a look at what was worse, wasps or spiders? And the answer will shock you. Probably not really. This week on This Verse That, we're taking a look at what's worse, catching or being caught. And this isn't gonna be a video about fishing. This is a video about fucking. Getting caught having sex is pretty bad, because there's not a lot of things you can pretend that you're doing. You can either pretend that you're doing a less worse version of what you're doing, or pretend that you're practicing the first part of surfing, where you ride the board. Oh, here comes a gnarly wave. But then catching your parents having sex is pretty bad, especially if your dad doesn't stop. But then as soon as you're caught doing something, maybe something weird, everybody's gonna know that you're doing something weird, and it might end up in the family Christmas letter if you've got odd parents. This year was a great year, except for when we caught Jeremy doing finger stuff. If you have freaky new age parents who catch you doing stuff, they might try and show you how to do it the natural way. But if you catch your freaky new age parents doing stuff, they might try and show you how to do it the natural way, which is with vegetables. To really drive home the point of why catching your parents is worse, I brought in an expert on catching your parents having sex. He's gonna describe to us exactly why it's the worst. Well, this is just unprecedented. We have two expert opinions on this episode. Hold on, gotta make a phone call. I got a question.
Yeah?
Would you mind telling the tale of the one time when you saw some stuff you wish you didn't see?
Oh, well, gather around, children, because it's quite the story. I crept up the stairs towards Dad's chambers, and, I got up there, and I kind of thought, it's like, okay, it looks like they're still awake, but maybe they're, like, in bed reading, with a full hard-on, just raging, just flopping around in the wind. It was a lot more than I thought I would ever really see. It was a member. I saw it. I saw the member. I saw the bird, the package. I haven't really slept right since. It was a real emotional time. It really scarred me.
Yeah, okay, awesome, thank you. Like a sexual mob boss, catching your parents in the act puts all the power in your hands. You can pretty much force them to do whatever. Like, forget the time where they saw what your move was. You're gonna make them an offer they can't refuse. Really, when everybody forgets what they saw, or everybody at your parents' dinner party finds out your dad likes to dress as an astronaut. You learn the true meaning of empty darkness the second you see what it takes to get your mom off. Fear, loneliness, and a weird thing your dad has to do with his face. If your parents catch you in the act, you better just strap in and wait for them to die. Maybe pray for a Batman situation. Batman's got it good, because he doesn't have any parents to catch him doing anything. He's just got one butler who knows to knock. Getting caught is worse because there's nothing worse than an interruption. I mean, you wouldn't slap the paintbrush out of Vincent van Gogh's hands. You do that, and instead of Starry Night, you get a scramble for pants. So I asked you guys what you thought was worse, getting caught having sex or being caught having sex. And you guys had a lot of opinions, but because this is the 10th This Verse That, I thought I'd make it interesting. Every time I agree with what you've got to say, I'm gonna take a drink. And I've got an official judge meter for metering every time I gotta take a drink.
Just make sure I'm in frame.
He's gonna be the judge for every time I have to take a drink. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Being caught is worse because they're gonna lecture you about it. Probably while you're still doing it. Yeah, okay. You know, drinking on the internet doesn't count unless the whole internet knows you're doing it. Seeing my parents, because I don't really want to catch my mother doing necrophilia. I guess.
Yeah, put it in you.
This sounds pretty fucking terrible.
It does.
Oh, god damn it. Seeing my parents, because at least if I'm getting caught, I'm having some fun.
You're just on a roll with this. People really tapped into the essence that is MartG this week.
I only picked the ones that I agree with. I found a fatal flaw in this plan. Catching your parents is worse because at least if you're being caught, then you don't have the mental image of boobs in your head. Just the mental image of your mom's disappointment.
I'm not sure which is worse.
I mean, both of those are kind of the same thing. It's just depends on if your mom's shirt is on or off. Catching your parents having sex because the thought of those two fucks bumping uglies is nightmare material. My nightmares are more so clowns chasing me with chainsaws. I don't know.
Well, then you don't have to drink for that one since you disagree.
Alright.
So stop imagining me as Jay and start imagining me as one of the judges on The Voice.
You getting caught having sex is worse because if you catch your parents having sex, you can't hold it over their head. They'll just be like, well, how do you think we got you?
You know, that's a good point. You gotta take a drink for that one.
Catching them having sex would be worse because every time you close your eyes, it would be like war flashbacks. Yeah, it would be like some kind of post-traumatic sex disorder. Like a PTSD for people who have never seen war. This is a bedroom battle fatigue. Like a shell shock, but with your parents fucking.
That's a drink.
Ah! Once you see your dad giving your mom the hot beef injection, family dinners will never be the same. Fuck.
See, I don't even know why I'm here. You know.
You guys, I probably shouldn't have picked all the ones I agree with, knowing full well this is what was gonna happen. Nothing beats the feeling of horror when you hear your door click open while you're going at it. And this goes for pretty much anything terrible you don't want anybody to see you doing. Instead of a killer, it's a mom who's about to see your penis. Catching your parents doing the diddly is worse. Seeing your dad pound into a place you used to call home for 9 months is disgusting. There's Cheerios. Catching your parents is worse because at least if they caught you, you can show off how much you've grown. You know what? Sometimes people don't grow. Sometimes people don't grow. For fuck's sake! Sometimes they don't grow! Parents, because at least if they caught me, I can just show off and go harder. Well, you know what? Sometimes people don't get harder! Sometimes you're going as hard as you can go! And that's not enough! Getting caught is worse because if it's the other way around, you can use it against them.
Are you in?
You know what? That's been my whole point this entire time.
Well, then that's a drink.
For God's sakes. Like a bird! Like a bird!
Dude, should I vomit it into your mouth?
Like a bird! Depends on who whips out the video camera first. That could make an interesting family video.
That's a drink.
It's great, because it's a home video of fucking.
America's Funniest would definitely be a lot funnier.
AFV, America's fuckiest home video. Catching your parents is worse because after that everything in the house feels dirty and it's all you can think about when they give you a hug. Well, yeah, I mean, if you catch them in their bed, who knows where else they've done it? Like on the couch? Like over here? Just...
I think you thrusting is a drink.
Damn it! My parents are dead. Parents having sex, because nothing's worse than your mom yelling anything other than dinner's ready. I disagree, because what if your mom yells dinner's ready during? Like, right there, dinner's ready! Getting caught having sex, because you know, you had sex.
I think he's trying to say that was the better one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna drink, because... My parents, because they aren't even together anymore, so I would be like, what the fuck? Do I drink?
If you found your divorced parents having sexual intercourse... I think that was a little bit more than you could handle back then.
Being caught by your parents is worse. I have decided. So if you have something you want us to discuss in the next This Versus That, leave it in a comment below or do it on my Facebook and Twitter. And if you want to get your opinion in, you should follow me on Facebook and Twitter because that's where I ask. Starting right this second, right now, you can go to my District Line store and check out this brand new sweatshirt. We're having a flash sale. It's going to be this weekend only. So if it's not this weekend while you're watching it, it's no longer available. It's only this weekend only. Also, if you want to check out all of my things in one convenient spot, I have an app in the App Store. You can check it out. Thanks, Beachfront.
I also have one.
Jay also has one. You could check out Under Detention and also MartG124 on whatever phone thing you've got.
I'm getting a message. I'm Mr. Important.
I'll see you guys on Tuesday? If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, do 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 drilling, burr 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 do 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 do. You don't look impressed.